Kyren, many congratulations. Mark Williams, obviously one of the greatest of all time, and in the end, a pretty comprehensive win tonight. You must be pleased with that.
Yeah, any win over Mark Williams is obviously very pleasing, and it's a quarterfinals of a big tournament, so obviously tees up the one table setup now over the weekend, and obviously looking forward to that now.
He's a player that you've always enjoyed quite a lot of success against. I think that's the head-to-head record's 8-1 now.
Right.
How much do you enjoy going up against him? He's obviously one of the greats, but it must be very satisfying to have that record.
Yeah, it's obviously very satisfying, but it just makes your job easy. You have to play well to beat Mark. Sort of all departments need to be good. He's such a sort of tricky, experienced match player that you have to try and craft chances and try and put him in trouble. So, that's not an easy task, but obviously it's something I'm very proud of that I've managed to do over the years.
You spoke earlier in the week about that extra lease of life that being world champion has given you this season. Mm-hmm. In terms of on the table, how do you think that extra confidence has translated to take your game up, however many percent you feel it's gone up?
Yeah, I'm not sure what percentage it has gone up, but I just think it's just freed me up. It's just made me sort of relax a little bit, and my natural style is finally coming out. This is how I used to play as a junior. I used to be very quick, and to take that onto the main arena where there's a lot of pressure out there, that's probably the biggest thing I can take away from becoming world champion, that it's given me that confidence to go and do that. So, I believe in the modern era, you have to play that style of play, to be very successful. It takes less out of you over the longevity of the season. So, it's obviously serving me well.
I suppose in many ways it shows how psychological this sport is, that it is taken climbing the Everest to maybe allow yourself to play your natural game.
Absolutely. Confidence obviously is huge in this sport. A lot is played between the years, and, like I said, there's so many good players on tour nowadays. Just to be in this event is the top 16 on the 1 year list. You have no right of being in this at the start of the season. So everybody that's here is obviously playing well. So you have to come here playing well as well.
I know you've been quite good at sort of batting these questions away in terms of looking too far ahead, but if I try and get you to fast forward slightly, how do you think that extra confidence will translate into walking out into the crucible as a defending champion? It's something that not that many people get to do.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Obviously, it's a conscious effort to make sure I enjoy it. I don't want to put too much pressure on myself, but all of that aside, I'll be going there to try and become a multiple world champion. That's something that rings loud in my brain every day. It's something I want to achieve. But yeah, there's obviously many snooker matches to play before then, but the more confidence you can build, the more matches you can win, the better chance it gives me going into the World Championships.
Well, the next one you've got to play is a massive one. Neil Robertson or Mark Selby in the semi-finals. It doesn't get any easier, does it?
Yeah, it's been a really tough draw, hasn't it? It's Mark Allen, Mark Williams, and then either Neil or Mark. So two informed players this season. Both won tournaments this season. Neil obviously recently winning the Hong Kong event, and it's going to be a tough game. So either one I play, I'm going to have to play well.
Well done tonight, and good luck on Friday.
Thank you.